Hey, Robert here with RG Garage. We're back on the 53. I got a bunch of these brass pieces to hopefully, make that outlet work. So if you haven't seen the previous video, watch that one first and you'll kind of see what's going on. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, subscribe and leave me a message down there saying subscribe so I can talk to you. And then you can follow along on all the videos and updates. So we'll try to fit these pieces together, and hopefully I'm going to test it outside the truck, make sure it doesn't leak, and then keep our fingers crossed, and then hopefully everything will be good and we'll get it in there and get this thing fired up. So let's get busy. All right, so I come up with, and I don't know if it's going to be permanent or not, but I'm just trying to get this to work. I got a 1/4 inch adapter with the 5/16 flare on there. And, that bottoms out and is tight here. It's got the flange also. So that'll go right there, and I'll put a small hose on there, and I'm going to try to find the deals on here where I can have a steel pipe, but this will be good for now. So then I got another 1/4 inch that I'll put on here, and then we'll screw this in. And then this will go to the hard line. I mean, with that short a hose, it'll probably be all right. I'll clamp it on there real good. And as long as it doesn't leak, I think we'll be good. So let me get this all together and we'll check it out. And these were kind of high. It didn't really, kind of had to tilt it back for it to, for the brackets to fit. And they were kind of not right in the cradle, so I pound them down. We'll try again, see what happens. Got my fittings on there, put the hose on there, and we'll feed it through and see what happens. Lifesaver, gotta have one of these little magnets. Digging it. I gotta finish cleaning out the inlet fill tube. Put my hoses on there. Hopefully put the sender in, hook that up. I think eventually we're going to do bucket seats in here. And then to cover this up, I'll probably do like put a panel right here and have it go flat and then up, and then or some sort of upholstery to cover this. So, because being open right there where the bucket seats are, that'll cover this up. I guess I should have planned even more ahead and put some sound deadening in there. But like I said, we're just going to get it going now, driving, and then once we get it driving, we could totally start customizing it. It'd be nothing to tilt this tank forward and then put some of that insulation stuff in there and the deadening, sound deadener. So cool. All right, come back with you in a minute. All right, guys, don't forget to clean this out. It was in there and I had those pieces on there, and I took the cap off, and I started just noticing some crud in there, and then I ran a wire brush up through here, and all kinds of crap started coming out. So all that would get right down in that tank. I mean, the filter will probably take care of it, but you might as well clean it as best as you can. And dude, I'm pumped. This is gonna be cool. All right, we got the water neck all cleaned out. I think they'll be all right. I should have flipped those over so they were down here. Oh well, you ain't gonna see any of that anyways. You ever had one of those days where everything seems to be going as planned? Lickety split. Went in, little hiccup, but we fixed that. Tightened up, things going on. Everything going great. In the back of your head, it's like, okay. You're thinking, okay, something's not right here. Something's got to give. Something's got to go wrong. Knock on wood. Don't want to put no bad juju in the air. But things are going good. All right, I guess we'll get the sender in next. I guess I should, that hard line that goes on the bottom, I should fill that up with lacquer thinner one more time, let it soak, and blow it out just a little extra. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm gonna have to call it for today. Geez, so close. So I got the fuel line on, got the hooked up to the fuel pump, got the outlet lines on. So I was gonna put fuel in there and see if it leaked, but I'll wait for tomorrow because I gotta go to dinner. And so we're really close. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow is firing it up time. But anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's been more than a couple days, so we finally got some time to get out here and get back on it. All we need to do is put the fuel sender in, and we'll check it, see if the gauge works on there. We'll kind of manually before we insert it in there, and just to give us a look to see where we need to go next on that. Hopefully it works. We'll dump some fuel in there and see if she'll crank up. Let's get to work. I stopped at Tractor Supply and picked up this battery. If I would have planned ahead and not been so impatient, I would have, did the 12 volt conversion on this, and then got a 12 volt battery. I mean, because this was $100. I mean, I guess we'll run it on 6 volts for a while until we get everything reliable and going. Then we'll do some research on the 12 volt conversion. I think it'd be pretty easy. So that means I'll just watch some YouTube videos on it. So so we'll get this all hooked up in there. We'll check that gauge. Groucho. That's Groucho, the shop cat. We'll get everything hooked up. We'll check the sender, and shoot, we'll get her fired up. All right, here's the sender. We got the center wire on here, and then it just ground, you know, from the base here. So I got a alligator clip up here and grounding that out. So we'll see what happens. Oh, she's working. Awesome. We'll get those. They sell those new papers or markers for the gauges at LMC, and I mean, this speedometer looks really bad. I mean, we'll see what works and what doesn't work. I know the temperature gauge works for when we had started up before. So cool. We'll get it installed and we'll call that working. The gasket, I guess it's not the same hole line up, so you have to twist that gasket to get the holes to line up just right, but then it all went in, so everything looks good. Showing empty. Cool. You know, I never did check to see if it would, that those fittings would leak. So we're gonna check now. What is up with all these gas can contraption safety? You know, I spend more time trying to get gas on something than freaking working it. Wonder when the last time gas got put in right there. Oh, time. All right.
Hey, how come there's no mirror in here?
Well, we're getting there, honey. Okay, got Gina out here helping us. I'm gonna give it a little mustard to get it going, see if we can get the fuel to flow.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Turn the key on and push the foot pedal. Key on?
Yes.
You had the key off, didn't you?
Sorry.
Okay, go again, babe. Now we're not picking up fuel, so I'm gonna have to work on it some more. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Fuel pump's not pumping, so it was pumping before. Famous last words. You ran when I parked it. Anyways, we're gonna call it for today, and get back after it tomorrow. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's next day. I ain't gonna work out here today. It's about ready to start snowing, and it's pretty cold. And I got to go to the parts store to get a new fuel pump, and I'm not going out today, so we're gonna have to cut this video. I wanted to get everything done and running in 2 parts, and but looks like that's not gonna happen. And I haven't had a video out in a couple of weeks, so we're gonna get this one out and let you see what we got going on so far, and then hopefully part 3 will go super smooth, and we'll get the new fuel pump in, and everything will be rocking and rolling. So it's a process, and we'll just keep plugging away, and we'll catch you next time.